Hello and welcome to the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth with me, FinchPlays. We're coming back in here for a daily run today, and the daily is Eve, I think that is. Let's check the leaderboards, what we're dealing with. No entries. Oh wait, that's friends. Global. Yeah, those are some pretty seriously high scores. I think we're going down to, is that Satan? I don't know, like I don't really fully understand the marks, but we'll see wherever we're going. It's going to take us in that direction. Starting with the Razor Blade, Whore of Babylon obviously. Eve is one of those characters that actually, realistically, I don't really play that much, but she's alright. If I can get an early Spirit Heart, and then I think the Razor Blade only affects red hearts, so it might be quite a cool way to get some extra damage. Obviously, if we can find a way to sit in the Whore of Babylon state, that is the be-all and end-all of Eve, pretty much. I also don't know why we're starting with red tears. That usually indicates some sort of damage up, but I don't think I have one, unless I'm misunderstanding. Let's see, so this is a daily again. I've said before, dailies are a bit hit and miss for me usually. I've done a couple. Usually, if I completely balls one up, I don't usually pop it up. Also, for God's sake, can you run any further away from me? But I'm looking to kind of improve on that. I guess consistency is key. If I can do a little bit better with the dailies, a little bit more consistently, give myself a bit of chance to kind of understand ways to cheese it as best I can, that would be good. I know there's a lot of like shovel meta and like play that you can do that'll get you some better scores. I mean, that room in itself took about a fucking minute, so that's not great. Can I steal these? Oh, that's terrible. That's a terrible damage penalty, but we've got the Whore of Babylon, we've got Pin. This could be absolutely fine. See, I'm glad I didn't do that on the next floor. That would have really sucked balls. But this is fine. We've got the Whore of Babylon effect, which means that Pin is going to melt in a matter of shots. We've also got Pageant Boy, which gives us 11 cents. I guess that could be enough to make the shop viable. We've got 2 keys on us right now. And, ooh, yeah, I'm quite content to take that. Just bust these fires quickly. 6 cents means that we might then be able to also get another key, go into the shop on the next floor and do the same thing. I am quickly going to have a look down here because we've missed our item room, of course. I don't want to miss that. I was actually considering going straight down, but that's not a good idea. Yeah, let's blow this up. That's also terrible. Let's blow this up. Blank card. Yeah, I mean, if we get a good card, then blank card could end up being like really, really great. Could even get some sort of card here, which would be good. I'm thinking, like, obviously the dream for me survivability wise would be blank card, Hierophant or something like that. That'd be pretty good. Don't really want to use Hematemesis right now. I'm going to do this. This room should be fairly easy, although spiders, as I've said before, are kind of the bane of my entire existence, so I never say never when it comes to them. Also, calm yourself. Squirting out 4 fucking spiders. What is this? Jesus H. Okay, that's done. I'm not going to take that half heart. I'm just going to keep going. I'm not really certain which one our secret room is, so I'm not going to risk it. I've only got 1 bomb, and if I find a tinted rock, I'd like to blow it up. So that was a very slow first floor, but we are in the Whore of Babylon state, so we should be okay. I also kind of want to go in here because this could be really good. The tower, and the Fool. And Degas. Does that work? Yes, it does. Oh, okay. Blank card Degas could be really good for us at the moment. I also don't know where that half heart came from. We've lost our Whore of Babylon state as a result, which kind of sucks. Oh, that was a really annoying bump from that guy. That sucks. Okay, so that's going to slow us down considerably even more. I don't know if I'm just not paying attention. It's a little bit late, but I don't know where that additional half heart came from, but we've got Mysterious Liquid, which is fine. We can use that to kind of up the ante a wee bit. Pop the bomb down. Should still do that. Good. Small rock this early on is really, really nice. We've also got another tinted rock there, but I don't have another bomb, so let's pray for one real soon. The Degas pickup isn't like incredible necessarily, although we do have some tower cards back here, so what I will do is nip in here and take one of them, and then instead of blank carding it, I'll just use it because we've got 2 tower cards, so if we really, really fuck up, then we can just, you know, go and do it again. This doesn't blow up too much. Golden chest isn't really what I'm after, obviously. Spirit hearts are what I'm all about here at Finch Industries, but that's fine. That's not a problem. We'll take the guards, keep rolling with it. Picking it up might be a good idea. The boss, we can't get into the mob / boss trap room. I'm not sure the difference between those. But that's okay. We'll skip that for now, and then maybe if we trade away some of our health for the deal with the devil and we think it's worth it, I'll pop back in there. Some mad dodges from me. I'm not gonna lie to you. Kill these guys dead. This is going a little bit slower than I'm comfortable with, considering I'd like to make, you know, boss rush and all sorts. Take a pill, go on. Are you a wizard? Oh, that's really going to slow us down quite considerably. Let's see, let's pop in here. Little horn, especially with Are You a Wizard, is going to be a pain in the dick, especially if you start popping out that this exact thing that I was about to say. I've actually managed to knock myself into it, and there's more than one on the screen, so this is one of my worst nightmares, basically. I'm hoping that Little Horn's going to end up kind of hitting himself a lot of the time. That would be really ideal. But if we can find a nice angle, we can kind of do... Oh, we're back to good. I was going to say we could get him good, but I'm yet to be hit by that. To be hit by that now is kind of annoying. I don't want to lose our deal with the devil, so if the going gets tough, the tough get going, of course, I might maybe consider popping the Degar's rune, like just using it, I guess, to keep hold of that deal with the devil precedent that we've got. I mean, we are... Oh, fucking hell, that was difficult. We are guaranteed to get one unless we take red heart damage on this floor, which so far we've not done. Oh, don't get hit there. Put that away. He's dead, he's gone. Syringe is fantastic. Speed and damage up is great. I will use this. I probably should have used it on the next floor. These look pretty crap to me, actually. I'm not a big fan, so I'm going to be a risky bastard, and I'm going to skip them and go for a deal with the angel. I'm thinking, you know, Necronomicon is just flat out horrendous. And then the My Shadow pickup is, I don't know, like, some people, it's a guaranteed pickup whenever I see it on YouTube, but for me, it's just not that good. I don't consider it to be that useful. Eternal Heart's always nice. Mysterious Liquid should be a pretty good counter for these guys. Possibly, I think. Yeah, that's the stuff. The key is fantastic. If we can find our item room, I'll nip straight in there. These guys are so janky. So yeah, what's been going on with me? Not that much, I guess. We've had some remodeling at the school that I work at. That's maybe the most exciting thing that's happened to me this week. But I've been recording some more kind of like content for my channel, hoping to bulk it up a wee bit, doing a bit of FIFA. Anyone that's been, you know, my age, that's been watching football and appreciates the majesty of Serie A, the Italian league, way back when, should definitely get on board, because I'm doing some Palermo stuff. You might enjoy that, I don't know. Pop out to Gar's room again. Maybe if our item room has something that's like super fantastic, I'll consider heading back in there, but at the moment it just seems like a time sink more than anything else, which is not really what I'm after. Oh, these are going to take forever to die. Oh god, you almost wrecked me as well. Good, I'm going to save the bomb just in case we find another tinted rock. This room is the spawn of dick, that's horrible. Shit everywhere. Hopefully Dead Bird can do some good stuff. I tend to find that familiars recently have just been shitting on me for no apparent reason. I had Little Haunt for a while and he did nothing. I've also been hit twice on that room, which is really, really terrible. Please be 48-hour energy, or alternatively, if you'd like to be a total dick, you could also be Retrovision. That's your own prerogative, really, at the end of the day. Wherever floats your goat, you total turd. Tar, I guess. It's fine. It is what it is. And at this point, I guess we better take this heart as well, just in case. Having a half heart isn't doing anything for us at the moment anyway. Pop this, blow this up, unlock this. I'm very, very happy with my decision to do so because we've got some good money there. I don't know where our shop is at the moment. I'm going to pop this too. I don't know where our shop is at the moment, but we've got enough money to make use of it. And speak of the devil, it's like right there. Also, walking into shots, I should really stop doing. Sure, let's accidentally pick up that bomb, and 2 spades is fine. Nothing really in here that's of any real use. So I guess we'll go straight into the boss fight. I've got a bit of a slowing thing on. Mysterious Liquid is alright. Better a kick in the pants, I guess. Kick you off. Forsaken, a new enemy in Afterbirth that's not really particularly bad. Actually really good on boss rush when he just kind of like clears an entire wave for you. He usually comes with an angel, I think. And the angel just like wrecks or gets wrecked by the Forsaken. That's always good fun. Again, as I've said countless times on this run so far, I'm not happy with the damage I'm taking, but it is about 11:30, I think, at the moment. So I am a bit tired. Forgive me for my trespasses. We'll take crackjacks. There's no point in waiting until afterwards. Yeah, let's take the rosary. Why not? See if we can kill the angel statue. If not, I don't really know what to say. I'd like to make a good deal of it. I think I haven't really done much like Mega Satan stuff. Well, that was a good call. I haven't done much Mega Satan stuff, so I've not had to contend with the angel statues a lot. I've also not done many boss rush plays. That was an extremely fortunate dodge there. So I've not been facing the angel statues a lot. I think towards the end of Rebirth, I did a couple of runs. I'm actually not too fussed about getting hit there because at least Dead Bird is going to do some good passive damage. Because our damage is... It leaves a lot to be desired at the minute. I'm regretting cracking open this statue because I think that's going to really fuck up our chance to get to boss rush on time. We've got quite a distance to go. Oh, this is just bad play on my part, I think. I do want the angel precedent though, so I'm going to make the most of it. Oh, again, very fortunate not to get hit there. I was hoping for a good, solid kind of like damage item, I guess, from this deal with the angel, but that is... You know, that's asking a lot. For me to walk into the room and get 2 Spirit Hearts and Sacred Heart or something like that is unlikely, but we'll roll with it for now. Again, if we can look out for some more stuff. We've had Small Rock and we've had growth hormones, so we shouldn't be getting shat on damage-wise, but at the minute we've got a lot of hearts to shed. I don't think we're going to be making the best use of the Whore of Babylon state. Maybe if we get lucky and we get some sort of like an Ivy bag or something. Obviously I've had... Oh, Jesus, what? I've had... what's it called? The Razor Blade. But I've not really... I didn't put it to any good use. I just kind of took my own damage. Fuck the Razor Blade, did it the old-fashioned way. And now it's probably not going to reappear. Not that I particularly want it to reappear either. This arcade could yield good things. I think maybe some good cash, which I'm all about here. Pop out the Gaz rune. Let's see what we can do. If we can get down to the Whore of Babylon state and then, you know, supplement the rest of it with a nice load of hearts, that'd be good. Okay, so we picked up a good bit of money. We got a luck up card there as well. I'm not going to blow up. I will take this red heart and keep gambling. I guess we'll go down to half a heart, may as well. Blow this up as well. Got some good cash. I'm not going to blow up the HP machine yet because I don't think that's necessary. I also don't think that's worth it either. That's not worth it. Blah, 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 blah. Blow this up, grab these. So what's been happening recently? Of course, if you've been paying attention to the news, David Bowie has passed away. It's terrible, terrible news. Heard about that yesterday. I got to admit, like, I'm from the UK. Obviously, David Bowie is a cult sensation over here. We love him to death, and we're all very saddened by his passing. I was shocked. Like, it was one of those very, very surreal moments when he passed, I think. Didn't really know what was going on. Last time I kind of remember feeling that way was when Michael Jackson passed away, when I was at my, I guess my kind of like senior prom. But I kind of like didn't know what to do about it. It was kind of weird, but I did a bit of research into him because I got to admit, I just don't know very much about him at all. I am gonna get this, I think. Let's be a wee bit risky, see what we can get from this. Missingno can really fuck you, and I didn't realise that it re-rolled immediately, so stay tuned for what that means for our damage. But yeah, it was kind of strange, and I'm a big fan of the Metal Gear Solid series. Hideo Kojima is obviously a fantastic storyteller, and I love that kind of stuff in my games. You know, I love to have that kind of cool stuff, that kind of storytelling element, and he's just not afraid to get in there and tell fantastic stories in his games. And what I didn't realise was that David Bowie was actually kind of aesthetically and thematically a very, very big influence on almost all of the characters that Kojima had ever made for the series. So I kind of like spent my time yesterday kind of looking into it. Wrote a blog post, and there was a lot of how would you say? Like I had a big poster that I'd seen before, and kind of looked at, which had all of the characters from the kind of Metal Gear Solid series, all of the major characters, some of the minor characters, and just, you know, the spitting image of David Bowie, pretty much wearing the same thing, even down to like the Metal Gears, like the way that they stand and the way that they kind of act has been inspired by his shoots that he did with a famous Japanese photographer who followed him around a lot. Kind of weird, like some of them are obviously a little bit hit and miss, like, oh, are you sure, kind of thing, but a lot of them were like really obviously inspired by that, so that was really cool. As for his music, I'm going to be the most terrible British person ever and admit that I don't actually listen to a lot of his music very often, but obviously I think he's a top lad, I think, and it's very sad to see him go. He's one of those guys who's just kind of like, you don't expect him to die, but I didn't realise he'd been battling with cancer for so long as well. Suffered a lot of heart attacks, so a big shame on that front. As for this, though, we've got kind of a few more damage options, I guess. I mean, I'm starting to think the boss rush is probably out the window at the moment. We're not slow, but we're just not on point for this. Unless we get an extremely fast floor next, I just don't see it being a thing that's going to work for us. Our boss is the Stain. If we can get some good Evil Eye. Is Evil Eye the one that just kind of starts like spunking out shots left, right and centre every now and then? I'm a big fan of that one. If that one wants to make itself known, it's more than welcome to do so. We do have piercing shots, but from what I remember about this, I should not expect to have this for particularly long. Also, Virgo doing well here. Let me fuck the Stain up without taking damage. We'll take this Black Heart as well. Speedball's good. We didn't get any deal at all, which is kind of a bit shit. So let's see. When you go down to a new floor, I think it completely re-rolls your whole run every floor. So now I've got Lusty Blood, Triple Shot, Loki's, Little Loki. Fucking hell, this is wild shit. This is. I've got to be careful as well because I've also got Bomberman, I can see. So I've got to be careful not to get shat on by that. So yeah, how do I feel about this? This is pretty fucking great. Like if I didn't re-roll this at the end of the floor, I would not be upset about that because this is a pretty fantastic bit of damage. We've got Shielded Tears as well. Our tears are they're going everywhere. We've got a little Haunt as well for a bit of passive damage, which is always fun. I am going to pop the Degar's Rune with Blank Card because I think that it gives us a bit of a bonus. So any point bonus at this point is welcome because I don't see myself ranking particularly well on this one. I thought maybe the Angel Room might give us a little bit of something, you know, let us do a bit better than we were expecting to do, but at the moment not so good. We could make boss rush, as I say. We'd have to get a little bit lucky, but that's fine. Our damage penalty is going to be really bad. I think what I heard was that the damage penalty just gets like worse, I guess. Like you get a harsher penalty on higher floors, which is obviously at this point going to be just dog shit for us. But we've not done too badly, I guess. I never expect to do fantastically well, but I do want to be consistent with my dailies. I do want to do them relatively often. I'd also like to find my item room without doing every other room possible first. I mean, by this stage we're going to get off this floor if we're lucky and we find our item room real soon and we kill the boss real quick. If we're lucky, we'll get out by 18 minutes. That's not good enough to make boss rush happen, I don't think. If we found an Emperor card, maybe I'd consider letting Degar's go. Also, where's all my HP gone? Letting Degar's go in the hope of doing that. But I think what I want to do is just kind of chill and just accept the fact that I'm not going to make boss rush, because otherwise I'm going to be rushing like a pleb and I'm just going to, you know, mess up. So let's take a deep breath, step back and just realise that we're not going to do boss rush here. That's fine, you know. Boss rush is a big kind of thing towards your points total, but dying will also wreck my points total, so I'd rather not mess it up too much. This is, I think, a pretty equal trade, apart from the fact of just taking damage. Get a key even, I beg your pardon. Get another play on the blank card. Hush is going to be a hard one. Like, if we get down to the Hush floor and we end up having terrible damage, that will be what ends the run, I think. And I mean, we could still get on to like Shoal and whatnot and get fucked by RNG, giving us like not what we need. That would suck, but I'm also... It's one of those things you just kind of have to expect when you pick up Missing No. Also, I thought I was well clear of that, but never mind. If we can get a little bit lucky, that would be great. Do I have Able? Oh, I do have Able, don't I? Able is just one of my least favourite things, but at least we've got it now, and I'm hoping that we will now no longer have to deal with his shit as we go down to the next floor, which is just great. Grab this. I should just pop back and grab this. Pop my Degal's room like this, and there we go. We're all good. Hop into the next room. Where is my fucking item room? Jeez! I've been spending the whole fucking 2 minutes trying to find this fucking item room. Consumables wise, we're doing okay. I mean, I'm trying to look at the positives here. We're going real damn slow, but that's my own fault. Kill you. Yeah, that's the stuff. We've got an arse load of keys. Still no item room. My god, is this like some sort of mad XL floor? What's going on here? We've got a bumload of spirit hearts. I'm actually going to take that black heart right there. I'm going to go up. I've made the right choice. I've taken damage, which means that I've made the wrong choice. And I've done all of this for Little Chubby. I don't feel vindicated in my decision to traipse all over the fucking map to find it. I feel a little bit upset with myself. I'm also very lucky not to have taken damage there because I keep forgetting that we have Bomberman. Because I am a fool, but that's okay. Say goodbye to Boss Rush now because we're on 1933, I beg your pardon. And we haven't even fought our boss yet. Very fortunate not to take damage there on those spikes. We've got War, and it is an XL floor. Oh, I was going to say, oh, mind you, if it's an XL floor, this probably could have gone a little bit differently, and I've also got another item room which I need to find. That was not something I took into consideration. Also, War on this kind of like teeny tiny room is one thing. I'm not a big fan of that necessarily. Ball of Bandages could go pretty well. We've got a lot of HP. We didn't get an angel deal on the last floor, so I'm kind of feeling like we could trade quite a lot of HP away with a good devil deal, I guess. That'd be quite nice. That'd be something I'd quite like to do, but again, we'll see. We'll see how we do. I guess if I'd kind of paid a bit more attention to this being an XL floor, I could have made some slightly smarter decisions. Maybe. I'm not going to trade a bomb for a golden key, I don't think. Our keys... Oh, well, mind you, they blew it up for me, so I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. That's fine. Keep going down. Get a second golden key. Why not? The more the merrier. Ah. So, yeah. I think some of the top scores in the kind of like 60,000 realm, or realistically in the kind of, you know, 40, 50,000 realm, they're probably going to be getting down to Mega Satan, etc, etc, etc. We do have our shop here, so we should probably make use of that since I've got 65 coins. Yeah, Eve is not a character I've played very much of. I think I could definitely have played a little bit better on the opening floor. Probably shaved quite a lot off the time that we've got. I should use my Nun's Habit as well. What card's this? This is the Hermit. That's fine. Keep up Degal's Rune. This is I Can See Forever. Sure, why not? Good God, I haven't been on an XL floor in ages, I don't think. I've forgotten how bloody big it is. Jesus H. Okay, here? No, of course not. Oh God, there goes our golden heart. That's good. I'm just gonna have to get wedged in here. Like the damage penalty is going to be incredibly bad, I think, but it's just something we're gonna have to deal with. Our tears, like at the beginning, I thought, oh damn, this is the shit right here. But I don't think my tears are quite as sensational as I kind of first assumed. I should kill these guys pretty easily, or I could just walk into all kinds of damage. That's also an option. I blame Abel. You know, some people might say that that's wrong, but being one of the most retarded items in the game, in terms of like doing anything decent for you, I feel vindicated in my decision to blame him. Blow this up again, forgetting I've got Bomberman, but luckily not taking any damage. Oh, this could be quite good. If we do manage to survive somehow, some way, there might be a way. Ah, yeah. The Awaz rune is really, really good, potentially. Potentially really, really good. We'll pop our Degar's rune, and although I have been hemorrhaging Spirit Hearts quite a lot, we're going to take the Awaz rune because I'm thinking ahead. I'd like to escape this bomb, but apparently it just wants to fuck me good style, so I'm going to let it do that. I'd quite like to go down further, like past where we're supposed to go, I think, and hopefully get the kind of best score that we can. Glass Cannon is nice, but it's not fantastic, so what I'm going to do, since I've already missed the boss rush Q call here, is I'm going to nip back into this wonderful secret room over here. Grab... Well, first of all I'm going to grab Degar's, if it'll let me do it. Grab Degar's, and then grab our Perthro rune. Storm back here at a rate of knots. Doodaloo. And I'm just going to use the Perthro rune, to be honest. Use it once, turns into the Bible. Use it again, turns into fucking Bobby bombs, homing bombs. Homing bombs is like one of those bomb things where it gives you 5 bombs, yay, but also the bomb, like the homing bombs tend to kind of bane away from whatever I'm trying to get it to hit, and then I just end up being like, why the fuck are you even a thing? I end up taking really stupid damage. Maybe I'm using them wrong, or maybe I'm just getting very unlucky with like paving and stuff like that, but that's just kind of by the by. Anyway, we've got our Awaz rune, we've got our secret rooms checked, we've already done the first boss, so let's just go up here and face Mum. I've got a cube of meat as well. War was actually quite a nice boss prior to that, so I'll be able to do... Oh, it's the second time I've almost walked over those spikes. I'll be able to do quite a lot of damage to Mum while her leg is down. I don't think I've got any freezing stuff necessarily, but, you know, beggars chooses, all of that. Blue Mum, I can't remember what that means. I think that actually means she doesn't actually, like, jump down very much, which is kind of counterproductive, but... Champion Mum probably meant that we'd have a champion boss rush as well, which means that I'd be taking even more damage, which sucks. But the minute we're doing good damage to Mum, a couple more hits, I think, maybe another cube of meat charge, good. Okay, so, we'll take the Polaroid, I think. We'll grab Celtic Cross. Did I get the key piece? Oh, of course it re-rolls the key piece, so that's absolutely immaterial to us. So at this point, we will just nip down. Of course, our entire run is going to be re-rolled once again, as, oh, fuck me, what is this? Tech X, triple shot, okay, this could potentially be really good, or actually the damage kind of seems a little bit lax. There's like some sort of bomb synergy here, glitch baby. Yeah, the damage, like, Tech X is one of those things that I really like. Oh, wow, hold on. Have I got soy milk? I've got fucking soy milk Tech X. That's why my damage is horseshit. Okay, this is fine. Usually you've got to kind of, like, charge up Tech X, I think, which is the way I normally use it. But at the minute, I think I've just got to spunk out shots at a rate of knots. There we go. We also have some cool shit for, like... producing spiders. I can't quite remember what that's called. Is it Mum's Wig? Or oh no, wait, we've got Infestation 2? Shit! That's good. We've also got, less excitingly, the... Oh, I've taken damage. I've already got, less excitingly, the Guillotine, which is an item which I just think is crap, and I hate it, and I wish that I didn't have it, but unfortunately I do. It kind of makes it hard to aim things sometimes, put it that way. Oh, I just got hit there. That sucks. This is also not the way to our boss fight. And I decided to get hit again, which is not good. We don't have blank card Degar's anymore, so like even if we're getting hit semi-regularly, it's not enough to protect us, I think. Also, I'm very concerned about... that's very lucky not to fall into one of those holes. I'm very concerned about like how our run's going to look when we get to... If we get to Hush. I'm not necessarily confident that we're going to be able to do the business, although these soy milk Tech X shots, even though they're kind of like you have to just spam. Seems to be doing the trick. Like the bosses do, or like the damage is consistent enough that I don't feel too bad about it. Soy Milk's one of those ones which, I'm not gonna lie, outside of Libra, I guess, I just hate. I think it's terrible. I think it's a real pain in the butt. I only ever seem to pick up I've got Stompy as well. I only ever seem to pick up that item, like Soy Milk, when I've got Curse of the Blind or something like that. Basically, I only seem to pick it up when I don't want it, as with everything ever. We've got an army of flies to head in here to Conquest with, which is nice. Yeah, I mean, this damage is good. Also, he's going to spawn a lot of Conquests that we can just kind of, like, wail on. Getting a hit here, that's kind of expected, that's fine. Keep doing the business with Tech X, and he is a dead man. There's no Tinted Rock in here. There is an Eternal Heart, which we're going to use. I'm also going to use this to pick up all of these, because, oh yeah, that's the stuff. 4 Spirit Hearts. Sorry, my voice seemed to break there. 4 Spirit Hearts is good. Blank card we've got to keep. No question about it. Oh, okay. Awar's Rune has granted us a... Oh, shit! Awar's Rune has granted us a Black Market, which has given us nothing particularly much, but we will take... This is, bearing in mind, this is going to give us, because we're trading our HP away, this is going to give us Deal with the Devil President, but I'm going to take the 9 volt, and I'm also going to take the Piggy Bank, because I want good President for the Deal with the Devil. And then I guess we're just going to nip down, instead of going all the way back up and doing it. Let's see, we've been transformed again. I think we've picked up some sort of transformation. We've got... Oh, what is this? The slowest tears ever, but also some potentially game-breaking damage. Holy shit on a stick. That's pretty wild. We've got Spoonbender, Proptosis, the body. I mean, that's not an item I've ever had before. Dark Bum for survivability. We're going to pop the Sun card so that we know where we're going. If I could keep this for... oh god. I gotta be... perfect. If I could keep this for the fight against Hush, I would probably consider that to be a good thing. As it is, I don't think I can keep it for Hush, which sucks because we, you know, everything re-rolls, and that's fine. You know, our tiers are terrible, but they also seem to be doing the business. I'm going to skip this room. I'm going to take the executive decision to skip this room because it looks like hell, basically. Got to be careful of these guys. Make sure you die, and then you die. We might be able to make it in time for the Hush, and then maybe, I guess, I'm kind of like legally bound to do it. Got to be careful. I'm gonna pop my Awar's Rune in the fight. Am I? No, I'm not a retard, so that's fine. We've got Nun's Habit maybe, so we'll be able to do it. Also, Proptosis, Ipecac is just a deadly, deadly combination. We've got enough time for me to murder Krampus as well, which is always fun. Maybe we'll get Lump of Coal. I mean, it's another item that we get to reroll, basically, as it turns out. But yeah, let's go down to Hush. I guess maybe we'll get really lucky with like some sort of Mum's Knife quad shot. Goodness knows what synergy. We've got Spun. And then we've got some kind of like wild shit, I guess. We've got Goat Head, a bit late. Got a lot of red hearts. We've got enough keys, so let's check out what we've got. We've also got 83 cents. I'm going to take Demon Baby. Do we have like Nord Leaf or anything? No, I was going to say maybe we could sit still and just let ourselves destroy the Haunt. Rune Bag, I feel, is pretty good. Like 99 bombs is nice, but I don't really need it, to be quite honest with you. Stopwatch is potentially game winning for us, especially in this situation. I'm also going to take this Awar's Rune and the Hierophant. Hierophant I can't really make use of, which is a bit of a shame. I will pick up this penny though. Grab this, grab this, grab these, grab these. Hematemesis, kind of unnecessary, I guess. We pop this Awar's Rune. It's not going to do anything apparently, which is fine. But I mean, getting hit once will mean that we are able to slow down everything. I mean, including the Hush. That's enormous. Like, that's massive, massive damage for us. We also have, is it Fruitcake, which is giving us all of the shots the world's ever known, which is just, you know, brilliant. What else? We've got Turdy Touch as well. That could end up being pretty good. We've got Spun. I can only really see what we've picked up recently, so that's fine. Do I have Continuum Shots as well, or do I have some sort of wild, mad shit? I don't know. I don't think we've been hit, but the Hush is slowed, which is nice. I've got my music fairly low, so I can't tell if the music's slowed down. I think it is, but we've not taken any damage necessarily, but the Hush is slowed, and I think the music is slowed down too, so that's pretty wild. I think we've got Dunce Hack. I have taken damage there. Really stupid damage, actually, so I should be really careful, because I'd like to... I think this is our best chance at... we've been handed the best kind of chance that we could expect to beat the Hush. We've got Stopwatch. We've got a kind of like a run here with... oh, God almighty. With Missingno that's not terrible. Like, we've had... or I've had, at least, worse runs than this, and have come out the other side of it. Got to be so careful with my tiers, because they're so random. Like, if I get a Fire Mine tier, that could really screw me. Like, just there, I could have, you know, taken yet more damage, which would have sucked. There's a lot of money on the ground. I assume I've got Head of the Keeper, or actually the Fruitcake stuff is probably giving me Head of the Keeper, which is why there's so many fucking coins everywhere. If I had Bloody Penny, this would be a win immediately. Or this fight, at least, with Hush would be a win immediately, because it's just the amount of money that I'd be getting and generating. With this, plus the fact that every coin I pick up gives me red hearts, that's ace. I can't really attribute a lot of the damage to the Hush. I can only really attribute a lot of this damage to myself at the moment. I'm basically dodging my own shots to a certain degree. I've got to make sure... I mean, are some of these shots Ipecac shots? Is that what it is? Or is it just Fire Mind dealing me a bit of a dodgy hand? I don't know. Explosivo's doing pretty well. Also the kind of like Holy Light shots, really, really good. Really, really top notch. Big fan of them. Parasite shots as well, helping to clear stuff up. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty good. I thought at first that I was just going to get an absolutely shit score, and I have missed Boss Rush, so I need to remember that, because missing Boss Rush is going to cause us or cause me, sorry, not the royal we, as it were, to miss out on quite a lot of points. I mean, it might have been one of those things where missing Boss Rush has actually given us some cooler items or some shit like that. I don't know. Oh, there is a red heart there, which I'm going to grab. And then, oh god, these shots are even weirder when they're slow. If we can find a nice spot where I'm not going to get hit, maybe I'll just stand and fire. Again, our tiers aren't, like, good in any real way, but, you know, they're doing the trick for the moment. And the Hush is, with all these Explosivo shots, the Hush is a dead man. Boom, there we go. I pick up these red hearts. Am I getting points for picking up this cash? Yeah, let's go pick it all up. Yeah. Good god. Over the course of one fight, I've generated like 50 coins. 2 red hearts. A Perthro rune? The fuck? I'm still going to keep the AWA. No, I'm not, I guess. I'm going to take the Perthro rune. Maybe we're going to the chest. Yeah, fuck it. We'll take the Perthro rune. If we do end up going to the chest, I'm not really sure which one we're going to. If we do go to the chest, then I'd like to be able to reroll stuff. Okay, what have we got going on here? This is some mad Tiny Planet bullshit. Also, oh fuck me, Cursed Eye as well. We've got a, I guess, oh, wow, we've got, not Bullseye, that one where if you keep hitting well, then you get an increased damage. You can see my tears getting a bit more red. Wow, that's balling. Also, we've got like tooth shots and yeah, I mean this is pretty fucking good. I'm happy with that. This damage is pretty balling. We've also got Taurus as well. We're quite fast. We've got Taurus and Sacrificial Dagger. So, despite my propensity to want to actually bitch about this run, this is pretty good. I'm chuffed with this. Judas's Tongue is useless for us. I think the Worm gives us some cooler stuff. Also, wow, that is quite a fire show. That's mad. Okay, we're staying this way. No, that was a poor choice. So Proptosis Proptosis tear shots is not what I'm after, but if we can get Taurus going, we can just sit on their face, so to speak. Not in a dirty way, just in a kind of, you know, damage kind of way. Wow, those are some sexy tears. This has actually been a really cool run. I've had some bad experiences with Eve, but no such thing to be found here. This is really good. We found our boss rush, Jesus, our boss room pretty fast as well. The one kind of saving grace about Tiny Planet is if you can set it up together, then all of your tiers kind of appear and fuck them at once, which is great. Tammy's head might actually be a much better idea than Blancard at the moment, or actually maybe it might not be, I don't know. We'll see. We've got Fire Mine tiers, which is just typical of my luck at the moment. We've also got Taurus, so we may as well just sit on Isaac's face at the moment. It's going to do a lot of damage. Don't get hit, don't get hit, don't get hit. Lovely, well done. Fire our tears out. Deal with him. Again, try not to get hit. Get lucky, don't get hit. Yeah, I mean these are beast mode tears. Oh, that's such a shame. I should have kept the Awaz rune. We could have done really well. Okay, so we'll pick up our trophy and 233rd, 236 for time. The damage penalty was enormous, and also we've kind of like it's only been live, like the daily's only been live for a while, so you know that's probably going to put me quite low, but I think the run went pretty well, all things considered. I'm relatively chuffed with it. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy it, please do like and subscribe, and make sure you stay tuned for more Isaac content.